Yo everyone, it's me Zarko. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're having a great day as usual. Today I'll be doing a should you summon yes or no video on the PIKKON Rev Gogeta banner. Basically the banner image has been released, as you can see on your screen. The kit has also been released on DB Legends. So I figured, you can make a pretty good argument on if you should summon on the banner. So with these videos I'll be going through some pros, some cons, and then I'll give my final thoughts on if you and myself should summon on the banner. So without further ado, let's go straight in. Okay people, pro number one on why you should summon on the PIKKON Gogeta banner. So guys, if you specifically main Movie Saga throughout the entire year, you should probably consider summoning on the PIKKON Gogeta banner. Number one, within PIKKON and Gogeta's kit, he's getting a 15 damage inflicted buff per Saga from the movie battle member. So that means if you have two more members that are Saga from the movies, he's going to get a 30% damage inflicted buff that can't be cancelled, which is already nice. But that is kind of annoying because it's restricted to movies campaign. That would probably be like one pro if you have a Movie Sagas team. And going into his kit as well, like some extra information. You guys probably already know about his kit, but I'm just going to give a little bit more. With his unique gauge, you want to keep PIKKON alive to fulfill that unique gauge. Because once that unique gauge is fulfilled and you've got Gogeta revved, like, you know, in front of you, with that unique gauge completely full, oh my days, I can see Gogeta being an absolute offensive tank. This guy's just gonna nuke every single unit with his blue card. His blue card is gonna get stacked damage upon damage upon damage if you use certain arts cards. So I'm thinking it's, well, in the kit, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure if you use Strike, if you use Blast, I'm pretty sure it all stacks up and provides percentage boosts to that blue card. So pretty much, this Gogeta is going to be a nuker with his blue card, which is already, you know, kind of nice, kind of fun. It's more of an offensive slash support unit. You're getting a defense unit, but basically in the second half, he becomes an offensive unit, which is kind of weird because you don't really know how to run this unit, I guess, for some people. But I kind of went sidetracked, but that is pro number one. If you guys main a Saga from the movies, you guys can fully use the whole kit, like, fully. Whereas if you're using a fusion team and those fusion battle members haven't got the Saga from the movies tag, then you're missing off about 30% damage inflicted, which is already kind of annoying. So basically, if you run Saga from the movies, you can fully use out his kit to his full potential. Whereas if you use him on other tags, you kind of can't do that. So if you're Saga from the movies, you should definitely consider that because you're basically using him as his full potential already. Okay, people, pro number two on why you should consider summoning on the PIKKON Gogeta banner. So in my first pro, I did say if you guys main a Saga from the movies team, you should consider summoning because of the facts I gave. Pro number two, it's kind of a contradiction to pro number one, but if you guys main a Fusion Warriors team, you should also consider summoning on this banner. Why? Because, okay, first, if you get him to 6 stars, he is giving the Fusion Warrior ability boost, which is, you know, always nice. But the main reason on why I consider summoning on this banner if I main Fusion Warriors team, so Rev units are basically, for me, the way I see them, they're like a sponge unit. You get 2 lives basically. So the first life you can be careless, you can be reckless. They're more of like the unit you can just take a hit with. You can cover change, just take the hit, and you'll be like, it's not that bad. I can just revive and get more health back. It's chill. So basically, if you successfully cover change with PIKKON, you're going to be providing yourself some buffs and also some debuffs for the opponent. But the main juicy bit, right? If the unique gauge is full, you've lost your PIKKON and Gogeta is in, but his unique gauge is completely full. He's providing so many debuffs and hella debuffs, and I'm saying, I've got some stats here. He's giving minus 30 to critical rate for 30 timer counts, obviously. He's giving him -1 arts card draw speed level for another 30. These are all 30, by the way. Minus 50 to key recovery, minus 30 to health restoration for 30. And you're increasing your own arts card. You're getting minus 20 on your special moves, which is your blue, and you're getting plus 50 to your own damage. You're getting a bunch of buffs and a hella amount of debuffs for the opponent for 30 timers. Not gonna lie guys, 30 timers is crazy long in a Legends PvP game, I think. mainly games don't last you that long. They last about 3 minutes. And this is probably towards the mid to late game, which is gonna be crazy because like at the start people are more patient, yet to like towards the end people are less patient, mainly with not as good people, but you know, mid to low people. But 30 time accounts is crazy. All those debuffs are 30 time accounts. You're pretty much gonna try to close out the game. The Gogeta is also a last standing unit, so he's also getting more buffs if he's the last alive unit on top of those stats I just gave you. Also, Fusion Warriors team. The team is kinda glass cannon-y in today's meta. Glass cannon, I mean, a lot of you should know like what glass cannon means. But for the people that don't know, glass cannon is mainly you do hella damage, you do loads and loads of damage, but you can barely take hits. Like literally, that's why it's called glass cannon, because you're glass. You get, you get touched, you're done. You're gonna crack. So with a rev unit in mind, and he's a defense / support unit as listed. With that in mind, if you have this unit on your Fusion Warrior team and you're taking the hits, you're giving these debuffs, you're giving your buffs to your team. He's also giving a 15% health boost, I think, upon main ability or upon unique gauge. I don't know. It's one of those. You guys can read the kits after this, but he's giving health restoration to your team. He's taking the hits. He's being the support for your team. He's giving buffs, debuffs to the opponent, obviously. That is very valuable, I think. Like, it's very valuable. Like, there's not that many fusion units that already do that. If you run UVB and you run UGB, who else are you gonna have? Because the other two are kind of outdated. Like, Gogeta Ultra is outdated already. Vegito Ultra is outdated, the yellow one. So I'm thinking this green Gogeta PIKKON will fit rightly, nicely in. And he will just be that sponge and also that support in that team that you kind of need. And you don't know, in the long game, you might be able to see him in besides the Ultra Gogeta unit that we might be getting during Legends Fest. So you can see him being ran like for a while in terms of longevity. But that would be my second pro. I know it's kind of a long one, but like I had to explain it fully. Like it's just off the the top of my head what I'm thinking. But I'm gonna move on to the next pro. Okay, people, pro number 3, and it's probably the shortest one, mainly because it's kind of headcanon and mainly theory. But I also did want to feel like I wanted to put it in this video just in case it happens. But so as you can see right now at the top of my screen, I might zoom in on the edit, whatever. On the banner, you can see the 3 featured units. We're getting the tagged GTs, we're getting the Gogeta Blue, and we're also getting the Super Saiyan 4 GT Gogeta. Those 3 units have a high chance of getting Zenkai during Legends Fest. I can absolutely see one of those 3 getting a Zenkai. The coolest one to get a Zenkai would be the Gogeta, I'd say. Fun fact, I haven't even got a Gogeta, so I would want one, and I'm talking about the GT one. I haven't got one single copy, so if I do pull on this banner, I do want one of those copies. But if you guys haven't got them at 7 stars, and you guys are also persuaded to pull on this PIKKON Gogeta banner because of pro number 1 or pro number 2 that I gave you, or for your own personal reasons, this would be a small W if you pull one of those 3 as well, because you can Zenkai them eventually, and they're probably going to be great as well once Zenkai'd. The recent Zenkais have been like really good, actually. Like the Sagas on the movies, Gogeta, the one from the Fusion Reborn. You've probably seen me done a showcase on it. That one was actually really fun and really great to revisit, even though he wasn't even an LF. And LF Zenkais are normally way stronger anyway. So that would be pro number 3. If you haven't got them at 6 stars, you can get them to 7 stars. If you haven't got a copy like me, you can get a copy. There's a chance of you getting a copy. And in the future, they might be getting a Zenkai, which is highly. But yeah, guys, that is pro number 3, and I'm going to move on to the cons segment of the video. Okay, people, moving on to the cons segment of this video. Again, this is kind of a contradiction to pro number 3. If you guys already have those units that I just mentioned in pro number 3, I'm assuming that you're just watching the video as a whole. But those units that I just mentioned, those featured units, they are hella outdated, right? Let's not get that, twisted. They are hella outdated. They ain't doing anything unless you have them at 14 stars, I guess, with Zenkai boosted them on top from the bench. And maybe they will do some damage, but like the other meta units right now that are running in PvP are just going to overshadow them. Okay, these units are hella outdated. I already established that. And I don't know, like Legends needs to put in more updated filler units. I think like I know MVP 17 doesn't belong to this banner, but he has not shown up in any other like ultra banner or anything. Like it's actually diabolical with the filler units they put in. So this would be con number one, sorry. Con number one would be the units sidelining with that Gogeta PIKKON is absolutely outdated and actually shameful that they even put them in. Like it's actually disgusting. So those units aren't gonna be doing much for you, I ain't gonna lie. That would be con number one. You can't really use the side units. You're mainly pulling for the Gogeta PIKKON if you already have those 3 units. It's low-key like a ultra banner, low-key, because of how stinky the side units are. But obviously, ultra banner are worse because of the rates and also because of the step-ups are absolutely trash. But that's just another rant. But yeah, guys, that is con number one. The featured units aren't great. Okay, con number 2 of the video. Guys, con number 2. I'd say this for every single should you summon banner recently, because it's true. Legends Fest is now 25 days. I think it's 25 days. I kept looking at my calendar and I think it is 25 days. But guys, in 25 days time, we're going to be in the golden era. In the golden era, the good banners, the valuable sales, all of that. All of that. Right now, we're still kind of in the slumps. This is kind of still like, it's not like that good. This unit ain't going to change the game. It's more of a, if you like Gogeta, then yeah, go summon on it. But Legends Fest is literally around the corner. Everyone, by the way, is low on CC. I know for a fact you summoned on one of those ultra bait banners recently. I know you have. So your CC is probably low. Legends Fest, which is the main reason of this con, is literally around the corner. 25 days, guys. 25 days. That's not that many days. You can literally wait out. I say you skip this banner because it's not absolutely a meta game changer. Like ridding off the kit is not a complete wow, it's a PvP absolute changer. It's not. It's okay. Like it's mid right now. That's how I see it. It's not amazing, but it's not like trash. People are really hating on this banner I've seen on Twitter. It's not completely trash, but this unit ain't a game changer. So that will be my second con. Legend Fest is literally around the corner. 25 days. Hold your CC. You've made it this far. Keep, just keep holding. You can do it easy. Okay, people. So the last con of this video before I get into my conclusion. Right. The one thing that is really annoying what they've done, they've restricted this unit to being mainly a Saga from the Movies unit. I'll put it on the screen right now. I've done it earlier in the video. I'll do it again. So, as I said, by restricted, I mean you're not using him to his full capacity. He's getting a 15% boost per movies from the Saga unit. If you're not running him with a movies from the Saga team, you're missing out on a amount of 30%, which is a lot if you think about it. It's literally doubled of 20%, and 20% already to me personally is already a lot. It gives you that extra edge of damage. It can literally determine if you kill a unit or not in a PvP game. So that would be my con number 3, and it's a really strong one. And on top of that, guys, you have to pull this Gogeta twice if you want to use him on a Fusion Warriors team. I should have made that into another con, but I don't really want to milk it. I want to give 3 pros, 3 cons. But con 3 would be, he's restricted to Sagas from the campaign. You're missing out on 30% if you don't use him with the movies team. And you're also not fully boosting your Fusion Warriors team if you don't pull him twice, which is so annoying. I don't know why they've restricted him, and also why... because he's clearly a Fusion Warrior unit, so I don't know why they made it into the 6 stars ability, but it's whatever. That's like whatever. They do that for a lot of units anyway. But con number 3, yeah, restricted with his abilities of his kits, and I don't know why they've done that. I'm gonna move on to the conclusion of the video, my final thoughts, and see what I think I will do. All right, people, we're at the end of the video. I want to give my conclusions and my thoughts on the banner, and if firstly you should summon on it as a free-to-play or a pay-to-win. And then I'll give my own thoughts on if I will summon on the banner. So starting off with you, free-to-play players, you should not summon on this banner. You definitely should not summon on this banner. You should skip, and I highly recommend that. The main reasons are your CC should be low. I'm predicting your CC should be low. mainly due to the fact you've tried to summon on one of the ultra banners that have recently come out. You tried to summon on Janemba, maybe. You tried to summon on Kid Buu, maybe. Ultra Vegito, one of those three. High chance you've definitely tried to summon on those. And your CC right now ain't looking good, bro. It ain't looking good. And my advice is, this new unit coming out, it's Gogeta, it's hype, but it is not a game changer. It is not going to change the PvP scene at all. You're probably still going to be fine just rocking with a future team right now. Realistically, let's be honest. Okay, pay to win players. Again, for the free to play players, you have to summon on the ultra banners. Again, your CC is probably looking dire as well. And again, I don't think you should summon on this banner, even though if you have more CC than the regular free-to-play player. Why? Because again, this card ain't gonna change much of the PvP scene. Probably ain't gonna do much. Besides from the facts I gave in pros, like the fact that like it gets boost from sagas and movies. It's a good sponge character for the Fusion Warriors team. It's not gonna be that much, realistically. The Ultra Gogeta that is hypothetically coming out in Part 3 Legends Fest, that you can probably make a team of Ultra Gogeta, UVB, and UGB as that main core 3. You probably won't even need to fit in that Gogeta, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm saying the new one, obviously. That's where my head is right now. If you're really looking at your CC and really determining if you want to summon on it. And basically, the main conclusion is you should skip the banner and you should definitely not summon on it. Wait the 25 days out. Let Legends Fest start. Let Legends Fest cook. Let all the values and all the good banners come out. You should just wait. Okay, now, for my own personal take, I will personally be summoning on a banner. One, because I like Gogeta, and I think the Fusion Reborn movie is nostalgic as. Number 3 or number 2. I like doing content. I like creating content. It's literally my top hobby right now, apart from going gym. But literally, I love making content and I love making people smile and stuff. It's genuinely so fun. And then I like talking to people in the comments. Like that's literally this whole YouTube thing is crazy. It's so fun. So that is why I will be summoning on the banner, but I won't be going too crazy deep, because I do need to hold my CC as well, because I do recommend it to everyone. You need to hold your CC, but I don't want to make this too long. That is my conclusion. I will be personally summoning just for content reasons. If you guys don't do content and you guys are free to play, if you're paid to win, just save your CC, bro. Just save your CC. Wait the 25 days out, and then you can start cooking during Legends Fest. Go full cook out Legends Fest time. Fully, just do that, man. Trust me, you'll thank me for saving a CC, for sure. Because right now you can only save, on average, because I do these weekly CC guide videos every Wednesday, Thursday. On average, you can probably save about 15k, 12k CC if you start from today. And if you already have 0 CC after summoning on this banner, bro, 15k CC going to Legends Fest is dire, bro. It's not looking good, bro. So that is it for the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I know it's very long. It's probably my longest should you summon video. I didn't want to drag it out for that long. But yeah, guys, that is it for the video. Thank you for watching and thank you for your continuous support. I will see people soon in another video. Thank you.